And we say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live on the road today. We're at the Duck Crossing Antique Store in downtown Elizabethton. Yeah, we are. Back-to-back antique store stops, and so thank you for being with us wherever you may be. As Lake Rush Limbaugh would say, across the fruited plains where we are. 36 days, 4 hours, and 7 minutes to Cyclone football. Yeah, get ready for it. Of course, Duck Cross is one of our great sponsors of Cyclone football. We're going to be joined by Ryan Whitten from the coaching staff coming up here in a little while. Also, Brian Bennett, head football coach of the Unaka Rangers, going to stop by. Also going to see and visit from Axel Steins. He'll shine again today. He'll be with us. And we're going to be joined with Brendan Sweeney from Milligan University. So we got all those plus Misty and Sarah from Duck Crossing. So we got a full plate. Lots going on. President Trump getting involved in the signings and dealings and wheelings of the name, image, and likeness. We've got that for you. That's our lead story coming up here in just a second. Birthdays today. David Hasselhoff, Baywatch guy, 73 today. Country singer Luke Bryan having a birthday, 49. And Vern Lundquist, great broadcaster, 85 years old today. Those are the birthdays again on this Thursday, July the 17th, 2025. And we're here. Right behind us is the jewelry section. A good-looking costume jewelry. I'm blocking most of it, but it's back here behind us where you can see. We'll talk about that as we show unfolds here. But, yep, I'm blocking most of the jewelry. You can see, there you go, see it right there. So, didn't realize I was that wide, but I'm wide enough to block it. Anyway, let's get it started. Misty joins us coming up here at the bottom of the hour, but let's get going. We got a lead story from President Trump involving the name, image, and likeness. He signed an executive order, so we've got that ready to go. But first, the national anthem, the greatest country in the world. You know that. That's us. And so let's bring it to you right now. Who's going to sing it today? I love coming up here and figuring out what I'm going to do. How about my buddy, the late Dwayne West out of West Virginia, passed away a couple of years ago. Could sing it, and here he is to sing it for you on the Tom Dillon Sports Show.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Tom Taylor Sports Show. We are live here at Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabeth. And be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. Again, we're under flood watch for most of the area, all of Southwest Virginia, eastern Kentucky, and a few counties here in the Tri-Cities, but you want to keep an eye on the sky all day and all night because we're supposed to get some storms, and I totally get that. We should be looking to the sky. All right, SEC Media Days, final day going on today. You got Missouri, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Mississippi State are your four schools being represented at the podium in Atlanta today. Wrapping things up, Eli Drinkwitz, Mark Stoops, Sam Pittman, and Mike Elko. And so those are the four. The two morning ones are Missouri and Kentucky. The two afternoon sessions with the coaches at the podium are Sam Pittman and Mike Elko. So we're going to have some of the outtakes of that live here at Duck Crossing Antique Store. 3 floors, over 50 vendors, and folks in there already shopping. We love that. All right, so President Trump says he's going to sign an executive order establishing national standards for name, image, and likeness initiatives, which I think is good. Within the past week, members of the House of Representatives introduced an amended bill called the SCORE Act to protect the name, image, and likeness rights of student athletes to promote fair compensation with respect to intercollegiate athletics. The bill could open the door for federal standards for NIL legislation, superseding the current state laws that provide guidance on player compensation. So, Greg Sankey, the SEC commissioner, said he had no knowledge of this coming up. I don't know what that's all about, but he says, we don't know. I didn't know anything about this, so I find it hard to believe. But anyway, that's the latest. Not a timetable one's going to be signed, but probably sooner than later by the president, and I think that's a good thing. Sankey also went on to say he is all about the fact that the SEC should come up with a 9-game league going forward in the conference, a long-discussed change that could lead to a decision about the future format of the college football playoff. Now, Sankey said the conference has been discussing a 9-game schedule. For several indicated a preference for a 16-team model. They like that 5 and 11 format that includes the 5 highest-ranked conference champions and 11 at-large teams. So they like it, but the Big Ten doesn't. They like the other format, so we'll see. But again, Sankey says the membership is interested in moving to 16, meaning the SEC. So apparently that's right now what they want to do. So it will be interesting to see. You got to determine the 26 format by November the 30th. So there you go. You have until November the 30th to decide either you're going to stay at 8 or go to 9-game conference schedule for the SEC. It sounds like the ripples are, yes, we're going to go ahead and do it, but we'll see. That's what I'm gathering out of all this. But again, I'm sitting in East Tennessee at Duck Crossing Antique Store in downtown Elizabethton. One more story before we go to the break. Misty's going to join us coming up next, our first guest. Also later on, Brian Bennett, football coach at Egg, is going to join us. Ryan Witten from T. Duggar and Cyclone Football is going to join us. Brendan Swingy, assistant athletic director of Milligan, is going to join us. And Axel Stein is going to join us. So before we go to the break, I love this. They don't want anything to do with her. They don't think the league is all about her, but it is. We're speaking of the WNBA. So the players' union is going to meet with league officials in Indianapolis today. They now want Caitlin Clark to be in on the talks. Well, why would you not? She is the face of the league. I don't care what anybody says. I got no qualms with Angel Reese at all, but she's not the face of this league. It's Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark came over, instant ratings went up, games getting televised. They start flying first class now. That was a new ripple to the WNBA teams that weren't there before, was not there before. So you can say what you want, and they do. And you got to read what Larry Bird said about the WNBA and about Caitlin Clark. You talk about somebody going to bat for her. It was very nice. In fact, I'll see if I can find that for tomorrow's show. But he was very outspoken about her getting beat up and knocked around. Not beat up, but getting banged around. So he said, she's the face of the program, face of the league. Bird doesn't say much when he talks, everybody listens. Her teammate, Sophie Cunningham, spoke about the negotiations, saying, we aren't getting what we deserve. We deserve more than what they're giving us. We're going to stand on it. We're going to get what we want. Okay. So, said we're selling out arenas. We deserve more. They got to put their money where their mouth is. They want us to show up and play games. They need to pay us more. Whew. That's a slippery slope there, ma'am. They are filling up arenas. Do you know why they're filling up arenas? CC, Caitlin Clark. Plain and simple. Angel Reese, outstanding talent. And so do all the other girls in the league. But the marquee name that gets people in the seats, in the stands, in the arenas, Caitlin Clark. You don't think so? Go back and look at the attendance when she wasn't playing. She's been out. She re-injured her groin. She's been out the games that she was not in the lineup. See what the attendance was home and away for her team. And see what it's like when she's on the floor and in the game, in the lineup, night and day. A drop-off, absolutely, no question. So, anyway, that's what's going on. That's some of the stories happening here on this Thursday, July the 17th. Misty's here. She joins us next after this from Lingerfeld Drug Center. We're live here at Duck Crossing Antique Store in downtown Elizabeth and show number 2323 on 7/17/25.
Sports and Tom Dillon Sports Show. Pill packs. Tell me about pill packs.
Yeah, so these are good for people take 3 or 4 medicines, just kind of get confused by what they got or may forget to take doses or things like that. Other people that likes them is people caring for parents or grandparents. Makes it real easy rather than having to keep up with 10 or 12 bottles and remembering once a day, twice a day. You just come pick up these packs once a month and takes care of everything.
Show this one right here. There it is. Pill packs.
Mm-hmm.
Even they're color coded, so blue stands for nighttime, right?
Yep, that does.
So you'll do this for anybody.
Yeah, sure can. We can do anything just from once a day packs, all your medicines of a morning. Can do them 2 or 3 times a day, up to 4 times a day. For people, takes 4 times a day medicines. But they're real easy to punch out, so you can just punch them out. That's your dose for the day or the time. And on the front of it's got a information page. It's got pictures of each medicine, tells what it is, and which doctor you got. So that's something when you go to doctors or a hospital or something like that, you don't have to try and remember what all you take or wait till they can get a hold of your pharmacy. You can just rip that page off and it's got all your medicines on there. So it keeps it real simple.
And if you're traveling and you don't want to take that whole thing, you just tear out the 3 or 4 days you're traveling, the week at the beach or whatever, and they stay intact, and so you don't take the whole 30-day supply, just take as you need, and they tear off.
Yeah, sure can. And something else kind of similar to that, what we've heard from a few people, taking a lunchtime medicine, especially if you're still working stuff, because you don't want to carry 3 or 4 pill bottles to work, or if you put them in a Ziploc bag or something, they'll get crushed or lost. But you can leave your morning, night at home, just rip off a single noon dose and take that with you, because those little pockets, they're strong enough, you know, if you throw it in your pocket, your pills aren't going to get crushed or anything like that. So
pill packs. Pill packs. Good. Another way customer service here at Lingerfeld Drug Center. Hours are open?
Here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays, 9 to 12.
Social media, where do we find you?
On Facebook as Lingerfeld Drug Center.
And the magic phone number is?
It's 423-542-2138.
What a neat concept. Pill packs from Lingerfeld Drug Center. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Look who's here, my little buddy. And guess what she brought? Oh, yes. Now, you will get me on the soapbox. Well, actually, I'm going to get my soapbox. Oh, water. Thank you, Sarah, dear. I'm parched. So, anyway, she's the face of the WNBA. Yeah, simple as that. She is the face of the WNBA. Anyway, we've got her cards here. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Let me turn you up so I can hear you. All right, there you go.
Okay.
There you go. It's good. Got Caitlin Clark cards. $10, $12, $4. Evan Carter.
Oh, we got some. I'm going to talk about baseball here in a little bit. So.
Evan Carter.
Sarah got us a little bit of a
And Evan Carter.
sampling.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah got us a sampling, but he does have a lot of Caitlin Clark cards over there, even some graded cards.
We'll let you hold this because it's.
Okay.
I gotta get this. I get me a new one. Hang on here. There we go. Let's do this.
Okay.
Now you can hold
break
it.
it.
You ain't gonna break
Okay.
it, but they won't be able to hear you.
Okay.
Much better. Loud and proud she is. So, isn't it great that, let me say this, I say this every time I'm downtown. We bellyached and griped for 7 months, so thank you, TDOT, or whoever, I don't know who did it, it was Joint Everett, I'm sure. Whoever got the bridge back open, thank you.
So nice.
Because downtown is for the most part, back to normal, right?
Right. We can
As far
cross
as
the
traffic,
street
yeah.
and park and, yeah, it's great. And then it's just the whole city can get around easier
Yeah.
without having only one way to go.
Yep. And we saw the fruits of that. We had the 4th of July down here. That means the Christmas parade will be back down here. Everything will be back down here like it's supposed to be. I'll say down here downtown where she's at. How many floors? 3?
3 floors.
How many vendors?
Over 50.
Over 50. Waiting list.
Yes.
Love it, love it, love it. It's been a good summer. Things are picking back
Yeah,
up. We like
it
it.
has been. Yes, yes, yes.
And so what have folks been looking for?
Well, they look for all different things. It just every day depends on who comes in and, different areas. We have a lot of visitors that come, a lot of travelers that are coming through the area, either staying here or just passing through. And so that's always fun to see where people are coming from and what they're looking for. Because we have things here that they may not have, up north. And it's just, it's different markets every place. So it's fun finding things in different places that you don't have at your home. So I like seeing people's excitement.
So it's truly different strokes, different folks, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I may come in looking for whatever, gas cans, and the next one
Yes.
come in looking
Oh,
for
yeah.
Barbie dolls. We just don't know.
Right. Now
Okay.
these young girls are starting to get into the 80s decor. They call it like granny core and cottage core and, all the old ducks and mauve and blue colors. And this is sort of funny to me. Because that stuff has been really out, but they're starting to bring it back. We're getting some in, cleaning it up. It's been sitting in attics and basements packed away,
Sure.
and where all of the stores are pulling out those old ducks and things we didn't think would ever come back.
I ran into somebody over the weekend. I found out they like strawberry shortcake.
Oh yeah,
You have a little some of that around here?
we do. I love strawberry shortcake too.
Yeah.
I've got a
I do
couple of
too.
things in my house.
A strawberry shortcake?
Yeah,
That's neat.
I had strawberry shortcake when I was little.
Little girl?
Mhm.
Yeah. So anyway, if you look for Caitlin Clark cards, they're here. The most expensive one is $12, but again, they're here. Evan Carter cards are here. You got those here in stock or in one of the booths here. Which booth is it?
That is Gary over here in the case. He has some. He has a lot of the individual cards like that and a lot of graded cards. He has Pokemon. He has every sport. But yeah, Pokemon and baseball, football, basketball, NASCAR, everything.
All right. She's got some
So-
show and tell of
Yes,
sports.
and
I'll hold your
so
mic.
on.
You grab that one.
Okay.
Reach
So
out
on
and
the same idea of cards, so we've got those cards. I've got a guy upstairs that's got these little grab bags, which is kind of a hot thing right now. It's a little mystery.
You know what you're getting?
No, but they're all baseball cards, and he has a little thing up there that tells like of these cards. There's Evan Carter rookie cards. There's such and such in the years and all that stuff. So he kind of guarantees that each one will have something.
All right. You got 3 there.
Uh-huh.
Put your fingers on the magic box bag. I'm going to buy one of them right now. We'll open it up.
Okay.
You pick the one.
Now if it's like $1 million one, even though you're
You're
buying
out.
it,
You're out.
do I get to have it?
No, you're out.
Okay,
I'm
let's
just.
see. Here we go.
Let's go ahead and make it a gentleman's agreement right now that if there's a big one in here, it's all mine. So
Okay.
here we go.
Here we go. The big, that's the thing on TikTok, unboxing.
Unboxing
where
stuff.
people get, they get stuff and they unbox.
Absolutely. So you know what you're getting.
Here's
All
what
right.
we got.
Oh, these are in plastic too. So these are Yankees future stars. Okay. Dennis Worth, Bruce Robinson, Tim Lawler. Okay, these are Topps cards.
So is that all the same in there, or are they different?
Oh no, they're all
ones?
different. So
Oh, they're just in these and then in
whoa,
those.
here's a Will Clark card.
Oh yeah, from Johnson City.
Yes. All right.
Science Hill, cool beans.
All right.
Yeah. He went to.
Okay, we're gonna open these up. See what we got here.
Okay.
You want to hold this? You want me? You hold that
Okay.
for the moment. Let's see what we got
Here we go.
here.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Will Clark. Oh, Tony Gwynn.
Donruss, Tony Glenn.
David Cohn. Mark Grace.
That was my sister's favorite player. What year is that? Is that like 80s? Isn't that when he was hot?
19. What's that one there on the glass?
88.
88.
Yep. She liked
Okay.
Mark Grace and the Cubs.
Goose Gossage. Rick Roden. Pepe Frias. Mike Sadek. Larry Herndon. Tom Hausman. Gary Serum. Bill Campbell. You just think the next one's going to be the biggie. Tom Griffin.
I've
Ray
never heard of
Fosse.
any of these people.
Steve Yeager, the catcher of the Dodgers. George Foster of the Reds. Whoa. That is, that's big right there.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's real big.
It looks old, too.
Yeah, what year is that, dear? That's the last year on that one down there.
75.
1975. George Foster card. These are $2 grab bags. Eddie Watt, Milt Wilcox, Jim Wolford, Ramon Hernandez of the Pirates, San Francisco Giant manager Charlie Fox, Charlie Spikes of Cleveland, Mike Ryan of Philadelphia, Vincent Romo for the Padres, and John Henry Johnson for the Rangers. But the biggie in that stash, that's just one stash. We're going for stash number 2 here.
Okay, here we go.
I may buy the other 2 bags too. These are $2.
He has a whole box of them up there. So that's Josh. You know where he is. He's your favorite DVD guy.
Oh yes, well, same
He's
guy.
got a lot of great. Yeah, he's expanding. He started with just a little space, and he's expanding. He has records and all kinds of things. He's doing good. So DVDs, cassette, tons of cassettes.
Hello, Joe Hammett. Hello, Jimmy Stout. So for $2, I bought this grab bag. All right, here's Dave Tobic. Oh, there's another George Foster of the Reds. Whoa, what year's this one? What's the last? 1980. There is George Foster of the Reds. These are $2 grab bags. Here's one I opened up. If you just tuned to the show, they got them upstairs. One of our booths. There it is. $2 bag. You know what you're getting. We'll buy those other 2 too. Dickie Thon, remember that name? UL Washington of the Royals, Champ Summers for Detroit, Reds Mike Lacoste. Wow, I'm a Reds guy.
I was going to say, are you a Reds fan?
Mm-hmm. Buddy Bell of the Rangers, Glenn Hubbard of the Braves. Wow. Ed Ott of the Pirates. These are all cards in this $2 bag. You got Garth Org, the Blue Jays. I'm going to bet it's a scam. No, I don't know who it is. We're going to go ahead and take care of that. There you go, they're gone. Jerry Martin, Joe Beckwith, Alfredo Griffin, Mike Lacoste again, Moose Haas, John Urea, Dave Lemanzik.
Look at that. What is that? That mustache that goes down like
Handlebar
that.
mustache?
Oh, the handlebar
You
mustache.
like that, don't you?
It looks funny.
There you go. So,
Very 70s.
Juan Eichelberger, Milt Wilcox, Mike Kubak, Willie Montanez, Chet Lemon, and Harry Spillman of the Reds. These are all. So,
Well, good.
look at this. I got all these. Look at, I'm telling you, this George Foster card is worth some
really?
money. Oh, yes.
And they look like they're all in good shape, too.
Did you take it?
It's hiding under my chair.
Where's the George Foster? George Foster, I don't know what you're talking about, Tom. So here it is. Check this out. George Foster card in this $2 pack. So love it, love it, love it. All right, I'm gonna open these other packs in a minute. 'Cause I'm gonna buy them all. It's $6, folks. I've already gotten my money's worth because George Foster card's worth more than $2. I can tell you. So I'm gonna hold this. Let's show you, do some more show and
So,
tell.
so I was thinking baseball, you know, because
absolutely.
it's summer. And,
Yeah, just came out of the All-Star break. Smart lady. See, she's so good. All right.
I don't know what this is, but I just thought it was cute. A soup bone book. Have you
Soup
ever heard
bone
of that?
book?
Is
No.
that some kind of vintage
Oh, it's a story. It's
Yeah.
a story about baseball.
story about baseball for your summer readers?
Yeah. For $5 called Soup Bone. There you go.
And then we've got, so this is the guy who has the Caitlin Clark cards. He's got some of the figures and, you know, those collectible. That's where you got your what was it?
King Griffey bobblehead doll.
Yes. So he has a lot of different sports with different figures and
This is 1998 Juan Gonzalez. Okay. For $12.
Chipper Jones.
Here's Chipper Jones.
My son-in-law's favorite
You
player.
got the microphone. Okay.
for the
Chipper
Braves.
Jones for $40. Still in the box. There you go. Here at Duck Crossing. Chipper Jones. Wow, that's nice. I'm not so sure I may not take that. That may go out the door with me too. See, this show is all about enticement, is what this is. She always brings things. Well, what if I get him to buy this? What if he'd like to buy this? And so that's how you do me, don't you?
Okay, there you go. Yeah. So
Did you just concede that? You conceded that, see? She conceded it. So.
So this is the same up there. So like, this is complete set 1986 tops. I mean, I don't really know how those things are, but there's some of these big.
That's a whole set. It's a whole year.
I guess. Oh, that's what
Topps
it is.
Baseball, that's 1986 for $28 for the whole kit and caboodle. So if you find one, you will in that one, I can tell you.
Oh, we
You will
don't-
find something in there that's going to go $28. Easy, covered.
And here's this. This is another one.
Wow, look at you, girl.
So
1990 Fleer.
unopened box. too.
Open box, you can hold that for $40.
672 cards and stickers. Wonder if that has the old gum too.
It's still sealed by the factory. It hasn't been opened. There you go. 1990 Fleer baseball cards, the whole box set for $40. Guarantee you'll find something in there that would be more than $40. No question. All right.
Okay,
We got.
you hold that.
All right. We'll put this right down here. Well, let's put it right here for the time being.
And we have all kinds of, different things. I was just trying to, I like to go with the theme. So
Sure.
today was kind of sports. And, I mean, like we have, old
$10.
helmets.
Yankees batting helmet
70s.
for $10. Okay.
And then some pennants. They are $4. We've got the Oakland A's.
Which are no longer, this is a collector's item because they're no longer the Oakland A's. So they move cities. So that's worth money. This is how much? $4? I know somebody, that's, what's that, is that $4?
Yes.
That,
Mets.
here's the New York Mets. Here's their full, there's Coach. How you doing, sir? Pittsburgh Pirates. Coach O'Brien Bennett's here. You make a football coach. You want to join us?
Okay.
Look at that, all right? These are $4 a piece.
Those are $4 a piece.
And the Oakland A's is gone. I just bought that off of you. So
Okay.
I'm going in the hole for the minute here, folks. She's wearing me out. So what else do we have down there?
Another thing, when I was looking for the baseball, I saw a lot of the old ETSU stuff.
Oh, that's
So that's like an old booster football from 1962.
1962. Look at that. Love it. All right.
Old bucks.
And by the way, this is $5.
What do they call these things? Like the
Megaphones.
megaphones.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's an old ETSU megaphone. $3.
$3. Duck Crossing. Used to do the Bucks on the radio. That's cool.
Yeah. So
$3.
So some vintage ETSU bucks things.
And the
There's some
old-
pennants, yeah. So these are a couple,
Oh, man,
two
these-
different colors of ETSU pennants.
Gosh, these are cool. Look at this. ETSU, that's the picture of the dome. These are $8 for these pennants. One goes gold.
Great shape, yeah.
One goes, oh yeah, like they're new. These gotta be 20, 25 years old. I remember these back when I did the Bucks.
ETSU,
Mm-hmm.
the old ETSU name, the way
Name.
they used to write
Way
it,
that- yeah.
the
Logo.
logo.
You got one more. You got a Pepsi bottle over there, which is really cool.
And we do have different, so somebody was looking for this the other day, and I saw it up there. I don't know if he just brought it in or what, but it's an old commemorative, what is it,
Pepsi bottle.
1975.
1975
And
bottle.
it has their schedule.
Yeah. ETSU Bucks. Picture of the dome where they play football.
It's still full.
ETSU. So where they did play football, not anymore. They got the little stadium, but that's a collector's item, folks. No question. The dome. They still don't play basketball there anymore either. They play at Freedom Hall. So
Oh, wow.
both of these are collector's items. If you're a Bucks fan, this is $5. This bottle. This is in one booth. Up what? Second floor, third floor?
Yep, upstairs. So
Upstairs.
we have lots of different bottles and
Yeah.
some full. These that are full only we're selling them as decorative,
Mhm.
not as consumable.
Give me the hours you're open.
We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 10 to 6. And with the car show coming back in August, we'll be open later for the car shows like we are every year. But we're always open throughout the year till 7. Till 6. Sorry.
How do we find you on social media?
We're on Facebook at Duck Crossing Elizabethton, on Instagram at Duck Crossing Antiques.
Well, there you go. You come back a little while and do it again.
Yeah, I'll bring something else.
Oh, yeah.
What do you want? Something different.
I don't care.
Give me a theme.
Give me a
A
theme.
mission. Give me a hunt, because I like to go on a hunt.
Let's do strawberry shortcake
Okay?
and UT.
And you too, okay?
Because football season's coming up.
Okay.
So I'm going to set this right here. You're going to come back, and I'm going to do this right here before Coach Bennett gets here. I'm going to go through this other pack real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, why did you do this to me? You knew darn good and well It's like putting a carrot in
How
front
long
of.
has he been Coach Bennett? Long time at UNACA?
6 or 7 years, I think. He's right around the corner. You can ask him. So.
My son-in-law went to school there.
Oh, really?
He played football, yeah. But I think it's been more like 10.
All right. Get
Okay.
ready. Here we go. The unveiling. Yep, let's see what we got in this pack. Oh, right out of the
I
chute.
have heard of him.
Kirby Puckett. The late Kirby Puckett. What else we got here? We've got Hall of Famer Eddie Murray. What year's that? I just need to put my glasses on because
90.
you're getting ready to walk away, and so I need to know what I'm doing here.
You need to know who
Like
you're
a
talking
kid in a toy store here. All right, so Eddie Murray,
90.
1990. These are in a $2 grab bag. Greg Biggio from the Astros. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, golly, Neds. Dale Murphy, the Phillies. How about that? That's awesome.
Oh, look at the Kmart.
Look at
I
this.
love that logo.
Kmart, Jim Rice, another Hall of Famer. This is all in this $2 grab bag. What floor is this on?
It's on the mezzanine.
Mezzanine. Oh, that's right, my guy. What's his name, Dale?
Josh.
Josh, I'm sorry. Bert Hooton, the Dodgers. Luis Gomez, the Blue Jays. Willie Norwood. I'm thinking he's got connections to Elizabethan. What makes me think that? Nope. Gosh, I thought he did. Okay. Dave Goals, Terry Poole from the Astros, Rupert Jones, the Mariners, Jim Slayton, the Brewers, Dave LaRoche, Angels, Eric Soderholm, the White Sox, Ben Ogilvie, Tigers, Dusty Baker from the Braves. Wow. These are all in this $2 grab bag. Texas Rangers, Luke Walker, Jim McLaughlin of the White Sox, Richie Hebner of the Pirates, Fritz Peterson of the Yankees, Bobby Mercer. Wow, he started in Johnson City of the Cardinals, back when they were a Yankee or Cardinal affiliate. Don Kessinger, the shortstop for the Cubs, and Ken Rudolph, the catcher for the Cubs. Oh, yeah. I'm like a hog and slop over here now. We got one more to look at. Then Coach Bennett's here. We gotta get him on there and talk to you naked football, but you're getting a little excited too. She ain't leaving. She's like sitting right
That's how
here.
I am with the grab bags of Christmas, vintage Christmas.
You got
I
that?
love to get grab bags of vintage Christmas.
Rusty Staub, Rangers.
Now he was on a commercial, wasn't he?
Yes. Dave Stapleton, Bruce Benedict from the Braves, Pete Falcone from the Mets, Bob Clark, Angels, Frank Tanana, Angels, Jose Cruz, Astros, Rich Workman, White Sox, Ken Singleton, the Orioles, Reggie Cleveland, the Brewers, Jim Kern of the Rangers, Chuck Rainey, the Red Sox. This is going to be a big one now, you wait and see. Mike Barlow of the Blue Jays, Pat Zachary of the Mets, Dave Roseman of the Tigers, Mike Bell of the Cubs, Glenn Hoffman of the Red Sox, Larry Cox of the Mariners, Mark Littell of the Cardinals, Bob Clark of the Angels, Joe Ferguson of the Dodgers, Rafael Landestoy from the Astros, Pete McCannon from the Twins, Ken Force of the Astros, and Dave LaRoche of the Angels. Those are good, but the ones before, Kirby Puckett, Jim Rice, Eddie Murray, George Foster. What are you doing, Tom? You're just joining the show. These are grab bags. Whoops. Just dropped it. There you go. These are grab bags that you can go upstairs and get on the mezzanine of baseball cards for $2. You don't know what you're going to get. So I'll go over this one later on. I want to get Coach Bennett on here. There you go. So you're $4. You're at the pennant. You're $8 into me already. So
Okay.
I'm losing money by the minute. Buying things left, right. We're going to do a strawberry shortcake and you too.
Okay, got it.
All right. That's your homework assignment. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. We'll be right back after this from our great sponsor, Northeast Community Credit Union. It's the 17th day of July. It's been a good time, and in all seriousness, a good time to start a Christmas club at NCCU.
Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club savings account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. What better time than right now to open your Christmas Club savings? There's no cost on this. This is just something that we can help you transfer automatic funds, either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, out of your check. So that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. That's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bemycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way, when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club Savings Account for Christmas 2024?
Yes.
From Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports.
Back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show. So, wow. You want to go this? Hey, let's get him to help me here one time. How you doing, sir, by the way?
I'm doing all right.
Thanks for coming. So,
Thank you for having me.
are you a baseball guy?
I am.
All right, let's see what we got here. This is $2 grab bag.
$2 grab bag.
I'm like a geek. I'm like a nerd. It's like, these are $2. I've already gotten a Jim Rice, a George Foster, an Eddie Murray ball card. These are $2. Then we'll get into Yanaka football. We got lots to talk about the Rangers.
All right.
Oh, he just passed away as a Hall of Famer. Dave Parker. Man, this guy's putting some cards in this thing. How do you get
Let's
it
see
over?
what we have.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. See, everybody likes a scavenger hunt.
Especially with ball cards, you never know what you're going to get. And it's always fun anyway, because even if it's not that super valuable card, they're all fun and good to remember.
Absolutely. Dave Parker. Yankees future stars. Dennis Worth, Tim Lark, I had that one. Harry Spielman, Benny Ayala, the Orioles. Dennis Leonard from the Royals, that handlebar mustache. Wayne Nordhagen from the White Sox. Al Cowens from Detroit. Alan Ripley from the Giants. Alan Ashby from the Astros. Brian Doyle from the Yankees. Kurt Bevacqua from the Pirates. Glenn Hubbard from the Braves. If you're a Braves fan, got that one. It's pretty cool.
The
Ellis
Expos.
Valentine with the Expos. Who's your team, by the way?
I'm a Mets fan.
Mets guy. Amos Otis. There you go. You have Eric Wilkins, Cleveland, Dave LaRoche Angels, Rick Burleson Red Sox, Glenn Hubbard again the Braves, Sal Hatera, Twins, Dre Morales, Tom Donahue, Kiko Garcia, Bill Lee, the crazy guy Bill Lee. He was called the Spaceman. Remember him?
I do.
Nuts. So, him, Mark Vidrich. Anyway, that's good. And so, but the lead one was the first one out of the pack. Open this other pack, and then we got to talk about Yanaka football.
All right.
The Cobra, the late Dave Parker, just passed away a couple of weeks ago. Going to go in the Hall of Fame later on this summer. So, good stuff. All right. Thank you for coming, sir.
Well, always a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Give us a refresher from last year, because I don't know what I did yesterday. So, give me Yanaka football 2024. What you guys do?
Well, 2024 was a tough year. Tough year all around for Carter County. I think professionally that was, between that and the COVID year, probably the toughest years I've had professionally and as a coach. Football-wise, we ended up having to postpone a lot of games, but we got all 10 of them in. We had a stretch of 14 days where we played 5 football games. We were playing on Tuesday nights, Thursdays, Fridays. So, you know, we wanted to make sure our kids got to play, and that was a lesson from those COVID years where when games got canceled, you know, you couldn't always move it around and get to play it, and it really cut a lot of seniors' seasons short. And we didn't want to have something that was outside of our kids' control do that to our seniors. And you know, that was something that as a coaching staff we discussed in terms of how do we handle practice, how do we keep these kids healthy through a stretch like that, but also give them the opportunity to play a 10-game schedule, get their full season in. And the teams that we played were gracious enough to work with us and play on Tuesday nights or move their games, or even with Happy Valley, we got to go and play at ETSU in a benefit game. So it turned out, we had, like I said, it was a tough season.
Oh, absolutely.
But we got through it. Kids got to play. We grew a lot as a team. We grew a lot as people that year.
Yeah. No question.
And saw some really incredible things here in Carter County.
So you played 5 games in 14 days.
That's correct.
How in the world do you prep 5 different teams, not the same teams? How do you scouting report prep? I mean, how do you? I'm trying to think. Okay, guys, today we're playing XYZ. In 3 or 4 days we're playing this team, which is a totally different scouting report. How in the world did you prep for that?
We just worked on us. That was our goal. When we came back from the flood, we said, right now we're probably out of the playoff picture by that time, and so we said, hey, look, what do we need to do working for the future? How do we develop kids? How do we get them the experience that they're going to need in the future? How do we make sure our seniors have a positive experience that they can go out on, and they don't have to look back and say, well, I was going to have a senior year, but Hurricane Helene hit and it cut it.
Mm-hmm.
So we worked on us. We spent a lot of time. We went real light in practice, spent a lot of time walking through things, a lot of mental reps, a lot of film working on us. We didn't necessarily come up with the depth of game plans that we typically would. We didn't have the preparation time.
Yeah.
But
you said
typically in high school football, most games are lost rather than won, I think. And so you make mistakes, and the team that makes the fewest mistakes wins the ball game.
Yep.
Missed tackles, missed alignments, missed assignments. And in most cases, especially if you're in an evenly contested game, the team that does those things better, that doesn't beat itself, is typically the team that wins. And so that was our main focus last year, was working on us, minimizing mistakes, developing, and trying not to beat ourselves so that we could have a chance in these ball games. And we got one of them. We got to win in one of those 5.
we're talking to Coach Bennett again. We appreciate him coming from Unaka High School up Stony Creek and land of the Rangers. So 2025 schedule, let's take a look at it real quick. We'll talk about some of the kids. Football schedule looks like this. It opens up again with, they got Happy Valley at home. They go with J.I. Burton home. So the first 2 up the creek. Then you go to Twin Springs and Cosby. Back home to Hancock. Away to Sunbright. Back home to Hampton and Jellicoe. Open date. Then you finish things up on the road. You open with 2 at home. You finish with 2 on the road. 2 tough ones too. Cloudland and North Green. These are regional games. So in your region are Cosby, Hancock, Sunbright, Hampton, Jellicoe, Cloudland, North Green. I think everybody knows Hampton's dropped down to single A this year. Unicoi County dropped down to 2A. Daniel Boone dropped down to 3A. So it's kind of the stepping stone dropping down. So Hampton's in your league now. So that's a heck of a conference of regions.
That is. Our region's going to be tough. If you make the playoffs in our region, you've done something.
Yep.
So we're gone are the days of a 5-team region where if you win one game, you go to the playoffs at 1-9. You're going to really have to earn it this year. And our region, Hampton's been a contender in the 2A, and they're going to drop down and play in our region, and it's going to be a big challenge for us. North Green is significantly. They were good last year, and they're better this year, I think. Cosby last year, they had, I think, 65 players out. I think they have close to that this year. They've got all sorts of athletes who are big up front. They had a great year last year, won the region. And then, of course, Cloudland is always Cloudland. They're always going to be good. They're always going to be tough. They're always going to play good defense. And so, at the top of the region there, it's a tough region. And I think I wouldn't be surprised if our region makes some noise in the playoffs.
That's what we want. We want to bring back that brass ball to Northeast Tennessee on that first Friday and Saturday in December. We play them down in Chattanooga now, the state championship. So half of them play, three divisions play on Friday, 3 divisions play on Saturday to crown champions in December. First weekend of December, that's the goal, to get the Rangers down there to win a state championship. Kids, you're counting on the start of the offense this year for Unaka football.
Well, we return real talented playmaker, Ashton Fuller. He led the state in receiving last year for freshmen. He had 525 yards, which was tops for all freshmen in the state at the end of the regular season. And so, 525 yards and 6 touchdowns as a freshman. He's a tremendous athlete. He can absolutely fly. He's going to help us on offense, defense. We're going to be creative in ways we get him the ball. He's going to play some quarterback. He's going to play in the slot. He's going to be singled up. We moved him to free safety so that he can be a playmaker on defense, ball hawking, tracking the ball down. He's got the range to cover sideline to sideline, even in a one-high look where he's playing in the middle of the field. So he's got a lot of ability. He's going to be a game breaker for us. We're really excited to see what Ashton can do. At the quarterback position, we lost one, transferred to Hampton, All-State quarterback Connor McKinney. And so we're working at the quarterback position right now. We're a little off schedule there, I guess you could say. We had, you had a senior quarterback coming back, All-State kid, and you sort of plan, especially the quarterback position, years down the line. And so, our quarterback next is our quarterback now. So, and we're a little bit ahead of schedule on that in terms of where we want it to be. But we're working Ben Shutko. He's a kid. He's fearless. I think that's the word that I would use to describe him. He's fearless, tremendously coachable, got a great attitude. Last year on defense, he was one of our top tacklers as a freshman. He had 50 tackles last year as a freshman from a cornerback position. So he's not afraid to come up and hit you. And so snapping the ball to him, letting him run the ball, be back there and use his attitude and his coachability, he's going to be able to help us out a lot. We've had a kid that stepped in, never played quarterback before, but he's a baseball player, and so when you're talking about the quarterback position, kids that can play baseball, he's a catcher, so he's got great pop time, quick release. I love baseball players playing quarterback, man. And so he's a baseball kid, but TJ Parento, he's never played quarterback before, but he's gotten some real good work in 7-on-7, and every time we get out on the field, he gets better. So he's not there yet, but he's going to help us a lot at the quarterback position. He's more of our traditional drop-back, pass quarterback, honor student in school. He's the kind of kid that in high-level classes, and so he's got the intelligence to learn it quickly on the fly, but also help us at other positions, same way as Ben Shutko. And, of course, Ashton Fuller, he's a tremendous athlete who can also throw the ball well. So when we snap the ball to him, he's an athlete, he's a threat, and the ball's already in his hands, and so that makes it easy on us as a coach. So we're going to play those three guys situationally, try to accentuate what they're good at. That's what I told them. I said, we're not worried about what you can't do, we're worried about what you can do. And we're going to put you in a position where you can be successful, where you can maximize your skill set to help the team. Fortunately for those guys, they get to go behind maybe the best line we've had since I've been here.
Awesome. Got the Hogs up front.
We do. We've got a trio of 300-pounders, which in 1A football is pretty rare. But we've got a trio of 300-pounders, and these are kids who are squatting 400 pounds below parallel and can move a little bit for their size. So we're looking at getting behind those guys and being able to run the ball. That being Aiden Turner, who's a junior, Chris Good, who's a senior, and then Cristobal Lopez, who's a senior as well. But we also returned Nathan Bailey. He's 6'2", 240. He's been a 2-year starter for us on the offensive line. And so this will be his 3rd year starting there. So he's experienced. He knows how to play. He doesn't weigh 300 pounds, but he plays like he does. So we're excited for him.
Wow.
We got it.
Beef.
We do. We've got a young kid, sophomore, Caden Candelaria. He's fast, man. He is fast at the offensive line. We tried him running back first, but he was just so strong and powerful that we said, man, we gotta have you blocking up front. And he's just a sophomore, but he can really move, and that gives us the ability to pull and do some things up front that otherwise you might not be able to do. So we're excited up front on the offensive line. John Mendez is competing for a starting spot there. He's a kid who last year was his first year playing football, and it really benefited him. We put him in situations that weren't ideal for him, but he developed, and he came into this offseason with a tremendous attitude, and he has worked his tail off, and he's turned himself into a daggone good ball player. And so we're excited about John Mendez. So those guys up front, they're going to be a big part of the team. We've got a young freshman lineman that we're excited about his future, Odin Parlier. He's kind of the guy that we're training to be our next center. We've been working on him snapping the football since he was in about the 4th grade. So he's a kid that we've seen coming, that we've known about, and again, we try to orchestrate, I guess, the depth chart through the youth leagues and through the middle school, understanding what kids can do and where they're going to fit in, and try to get them prepared for that. And he's one that we've been working on. He was one that came up from flag football through the middle school and the youth leagues, and has been a Ranger his whole life, so we're excited about Odin.
Odin Parlier, we're talking to Coach Bryant. We're live here at Duck Crossing. Coming up in a few minutes, he's here. Ryan Whitten's going to join us talking to you, Duggar football and Cyclone football. We're talking Rangers. They open things up on the 22nd, which is, as you know, on our countdown, it'll be 5 weeks tomorrow night, so it's 36 days out till kickoff. And so they'll open things up at home against the Warriors. On the defensive side of the football, who you got?
Well, we don't have many, but so most of our offensive guys are the same on defense. But at linebacker, we're excited about Caden Candelaria there. Like I said, he can fly, and he's powerful and explosive. Extremely coachable, hasn't played a lot of football. But he does everything we ask of him. He's kind of a blank slate there. But he does exactly what we coach him to do. Nick Britt, he played a lot for us last year at linebacker. He's also going to play running back for us. He's a junior. He's worked hard in the weight room. He's understood that it's his time now, his time to shine. He's been understudied to some really talented linebackers, and so we're looking for big things from Nick. Braden Odie, he's a kid. He's fun to be around. He'll hit you. He's another one that's not scared of anything. He's not real big. He's not real fast, but he's not scared of anything. And so he brings every bit of what he's got. And another coachable kid can communicate, understands the scheme, understands where we're supposed to be. And so we're excited for him at linebacker. Levi Fisher's a kid. He's another one that we've been watching all the way up through youth club. Talented running back, talented linebacker, just a good general athlete. And so we've been working with him since flag football as well. He's a talented kid. We're excited about what Levi's going to bring this year on both offensive and defensive side of the ball. Ben Shutko, he's going to carry the ball not just at quarterback but at running back some. And again, he plays our nickel position. He was a corner last year, but where he had 50 tackles, isn't scared of anything, we said we got to move you closer to the box. So he's going to play at our nickel position, which is sort of a hybrid outside linebacker, defensive back player. But he'll be playing off the edge there, getting him closer to the box where he can make plays, make even more tackles. Dylan Davidson, he's a guy. He started several games for us last year. Tremendous work ethic. He doesn't miss an opportunity for community service, doesn't miss an opportunity to volunteer, doesn't miss an opportunity to work in the weight room, gets up early, gets extra work, and it shows. He's one that when he came in as a freshman, we were kind of, maybe when he's a senior he'll develop and be able to help out. But he has accelerated that process, turned himself into a starter last year as a sophomore. And so this year as a junior, he's not just a starter, he's turned himself into a good ball player. He's playing at corner and wide receiver for us. And he's a kid, he's so intelligent that we can move him around anywhere. And we did that to him last year, ask him what he can do. Well, he can do anything. So
Turn him loose.
We're going to drop him in a lot of different places because he can learn the position on the bus on the way to the game if he has to. So he's that kind of intelligence, that kind of kid. We've got some young kids we're excited about, freshmen who are coming in, going to start right away. We've got a talented freshman class coming up in Stony Creek for all the sports. So I'm excited about what they're going to do in everything. Maddox Pickle, he's a kid, great baseball player, another catcher. So he can throw it. He's an athlete. He can run. He can move. Taller than I am right now, and so he's just a freshman. He's got a lot of room to grow and a lot of development, but all the natural skills are there. And right now, he's starting for us at wide receiver, starting for us in the secondary as a freshman. He's one of those who already as a freshman, he's tapping his helmet. Can I come out? Nope. No, you got to stay. That's it.
So for folks who don't know, I want people to understand we've got a lot of out-of-state people watching. So single-A football. In terms of roster, you have how many kids on the team right now?
We've got 18 kids on the team right now.
There you go, folks. You talking about, I've always had the utmost respect for a single-A football program or single-A anything. We got 18 kids out there going both ways for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 games in it? You got 10 games in it? So you got 18 kids going both ways for 10 games. Those are gladiators.
They are, and they know they've got to be, and they've worked like it. They've prepared for it this off season. Jacob Schaefer's a kid who's a freshman. He's come in, real talented, another great baseball player, pitcher there. So these kids are talented. we've got Asher Dunn. He's a sophomore. He's new to the program, and we're real excited to have him because he just loves football. He's like an Energizer Bunny with his energy, which is perfect for us because he doesn't get to come off the football field. Talented receiver, talented in the secondary. So he's a kid that we're really looking forward to. I'm excited to see what he can do for us this year. This is our first year with him, and we're looking for big things from him this year as well. TJ Parento, we mentioned him at quarterback, but he's also going to help us out a lot on defense. Again, he's a good athlete, real intelligent kid. New to football last year, new to quarterback this year, but intelligent enough that he's coachable and he can learn any position, and we can sort of move him around and drop him in. He's also athletic enough to play at multiple levels defensively.
Look at this real quick. I just want to toot these guys' horns. These are all 18 guys. Braden Odie, Ashton Fuller, Levi Fisher, Dylan Davidson, Ben Shutko, Asher Dunn, Nick Britt, Colby Ham, Maddox Pickle, Jacob Schaefer, TJ Parente, Caden Candelaria, John Mendez, Odin Parlier, Aiden Turner, Nathan Bailey, Cristobal Lopez, and Chris Good. That's your team.
That's him. And then last freshman we're excited about that's with us right now is Colby Ham, and he's a kid who, he's a running back, linebacker, good athlete, strong. He's going to develop into a real good football player for us. He's still learning the game a little bit, learning the system. But that we don't want freshmen to start for us if we can avoid it. But some of these guys are too talented to keep off the football field. There's a few more freshmen that we've got that I'm going to really be working hard, that are very talented athletes, basketball, baseball, football players. They play all three. Going to try to get on them when school starts back, try to increase our roster numbers a little bit when we get back into school in August, because those are kids that we need as well. They're just too good athletes not to be playing football. Absolutely. So we're going to be on that. So if you guys see it, I'm starting right now on you. You're going to hear it all school year from me.
The pitch.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We don't have a ton of kids in the school building, and so the ones that can play, we need them. And that's what makes all the sports successful here at UNAIC and at any small school is if you're an athlete, go play, go have fun. If you enjoy something, get involved, go do it. The more stuff you're involved in, the better your high school experience is going to be.
It's awesome. How can we find out more about UNAIC football on social media? Just go to Facebook.
Facebook's the best. That's where we're most active. Got locked out of our Twitter account and Instagram account, so trying to figure out how to get that back. We had other coaches that were running it that have moved on to other programs and don't remember the passwords, and so we can't quite get into those. May have to start over on Twitter and start over on Instagram, but that's okay. Facebook's the easiest place on social media, and we're hoping to get that connected to Instagram and get Twitter back up and running here as soon as we can.
Last thing before I let you go, tell us who's helping you coach this year.
Well, we got Joey Parlier. That's Odin's dad. He's a Ranger through and through, man. He's coaching a little bit of everything for us. He's a guy that's tough on the kids, but he loves them. They love him. He's fun to coach with, let me tell you that. And he's been a big part of it, coaching running backs, linebackers, offensive line, defensive line. Anything we ask of him, he does. He's played for UNAIC. He's a Ranger, and he loves the program. Johnny Douglas, he's a kid that I talked about on this show a couple years ago as a defensive back, and he's a two-time all-conference defensive back for us, and he's come back, and that's what you like to see. You like to see guys who've had a real good experience in the program want to come back and give back in the same way that get the same stuff out of it that they did out of the program. So he's come back. He was in 2021. He and Landon called our defense on the field, or 2022. So Landon Ramsey, we came in here and said that we were going to have to back up what we were talking about, getting kids ready to understand things and giving them as much autonomy and leadership as we could. And they actually called it. He was, I guess, our defensive coordinator. Him and Landon were. Landon would call the front end, and he would call the back end, and they would work in tandem. So he was a coach on the field as a player, and now he's a coach on the field officially.
That's awesome.
So got John Costco. He's coming back. He was our defensive coordinator last year. He's an NFL analyst by day, high school football coach by night, and so we'll get him. when we're practicing in the mornings, he's not a teacher, so he works a regular day job, so he's pretty limited in when he can be there in the summers. But once football season rolls around, we're back in the afternoon. He can work it on the schedule between NFL games that he's got to work on. So he's an NFL analyst, and we're looking to add a few more coaches, hopefully, as we get into the school year, or move towards the school year as we get going. So we're excited about the future. We've got the youth club up and running. It's humming now. We've got kids coming up. They're starting as Rangers, and they're hopefully going to finish as Rangers. And instead of having guys that have played for 1 or 2 years or never at all, we're getting guys that are coming up that have been playing football since they were in first, second, third grade, sometimes even kindergarten. And Zach Naylor's doing a tremendous job with our middle school program. We were talking about him in the office the other day, so I hope he gets to see this, because I didn't get to tell him in person, but these kids are coming up. And we've had kids coming up in the past who didn't understand the game, didn't know how to get dressed or never played. We're getting kids now that are, as freshmen, you see how many of them were playing, but that's because they're coming up prepared. Mm-hmm. They're not just blank slates. They've been taught correctly. They understand our system. They've been in it. And so we're really looking forward to seeing what happens when these youth club kids who have been in the system for 10 years when they get here, or 9 years when they get here, these youth club kids who've been speaking this language, been doing this stuff. We're excited about the future of the program. And so we got to get those dots connected, but we're real close.
Coach O'Brien Bennett, Unaka Ranger football, man. Thanks for coming by.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, absolutely. Quick break. We'll be right back. Talk a little bit more football. Ryan Whitten joins us next, talking T.A. Duggar, Elizabethton football. Later on, Brenda Sweeney, the assistant athletic director, Milligan's going to join us. All that straight ahead on show number 2323 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
In a world where clutter, trash, and debris threaten your property, one man is ready to save the day. He's Container Man, your dumpster delivery superhero. Need to clear out your garage? Call Container Man. Remodeling your home? Call Container Man. Demolition waste taking over your job site? Call Container Man. From minor to major projects, Container Man has the perfect size dumpster for every task. With lightning fast delivery and the customer service of a locally owned company, he will help you restore order to your world. When you're ready to fight clutter, trash, and debris, call Container Man.
From Physical Therapy Services, one of our great sponsors. You work with pediatrics at PTS. Tell me about that.
I do not. I work with pediatric athletes, but yes, we do pediatric at 1500 in the medical care building. That's when they work with people that they're developmentally delayed, where they're having a hard time walking, crawling, that kind of thing. Also Down syndrome, autism, all of that. And so they work, PT and OT work in conjunction with each other to help these kids get back to normal life.
Something that they treat a lot more than I realized, headaches. A lot of folks come in with headaches and you help them. Tell me about that.
Yep. So headaches can come from the neck. It can come from, you can have vertigo and headaches and that kind of thing. So what we do is we do an evaluation, see if we can kind of pinpoint where those headaches are coming from, either refer them out if they need other help from like an ENT or something like that, a migraine specialist, or if we think that we can help them, we'll treat their neck and whatever other issues that they have going along with that.
Social media, how do we find you?
We have Facebooks for the pediatric and the ortho clinics, and then you can either call us or find me on a sideline somewhere.
Dr. Aaron Kaiser, one of our great sponsors with Physical Therapy Services of Cyclone Football and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, Coach Witten is here with us. So here's what we're going to do. So I got this grab bag. I bought these a while ago for $2. I'm not going through this one yet. So I got a Dave Parker card. I got a couple of George Foster. Huh?
Dave Parker. Water slide right there where Pals is, called Thriller.
Thriller?
Yeah, and so you would ride the water slides, and then you would take a shower, or not even take a shower, and then you would just, hey, Mom, drop me off at Thriller. There's 2 water slides. There was called Thriller.
Yeah.
And then you would just have a towel. You would change. And you would go watch Kirby Parker play for the Elizabeth Twins, man. And you get your hot dog and Coke. Man,
Did Sean do that too? Sean with you?
Yeah, Sean was a little young. He might have been young, but I think so. Yeah, we lived here, and then we moved away to Knoxville, and then came back. But man,
there you go.
Thriller, man, right there where Pals is. Thriller. Everybody knows, all them your real listeners, they know them Elizabeth natives. They know what's up.
Thriller water slide.
Water slide, Thriller.
So
you hang out and go.
So we got a Kirby Puckett card, a Jim Rice card, an Eddie Murray card. So let's see what we got in here.
Eddie Murray, Orioles first baseman.
Oh yeah, Hall of Famer.
Yeah. My mom would when we lived in D.C. So my mom would. So back then, the Commanders, Redskins, RFK Stadium, and the old Memorial Stadium in Baltimore. After halftime, you could get in free. So my mom would wait, and then when they were playing, the teams weren't any good. My mom would wait, and we would go to the game after the 5th inning, and then we would get in free, and my mom would scope out seats, 4 seats that were available that no one was sitting in, usually in the upper deck, which is all right. And then we would hang out, and we would go.
You and Jason and Sean did this?
Oh, yeah, we sat out there. I ain't going to tell a kid, no. One time, the story goes, as Tom Landry was getting on the bus, and my granddad went to West Virginia, so Chuck Halley, knew Chuck Halley really well.
Attention.
Got it, yeah. So it was good. Herschel Walker, Charles Barkley, all the Washington Bullets.
You got all those guys on there?
We love those things, yeah. Kim Barnett, Kim Witten, man. She'd find a way. She'd find a way.
Topping the pine knot.
Oh, yeah, topping the pine knot.
So, all right, let's go through these cards here real quick.
Andre Dawson. Yeah, my grandma Frida on Alexander Apartments on G Street. She lived in the bottom. All right, that's where you'd go to take a shower after practice, and she'd have the Cubs on Channel 13, WGN.
The Hawk.
Tony Gwynn, awesome, man. He's
Dwight Gooden.
Dwight Gooden.
This is a $2 grab bag up there.
Oh, yeah, he's strikeout king, wasn't he?
Yes. Albus Woods, Larry Herndon, Bill Lee, the spaceman, the crazy guy. Wrote a book about him. He was nuts out on the mound. Dave Roberts, Bill Buckner, the ball went to his legs. World Series, Cubs.
Yeah.
These are all on this $2 grab bag I got. Let's see, Mike Ivey, Julio Cruz, Enrique Romo, John Curtis, Mark Belanger. He was an Oriole, remember him?
Yeah.
Shortstop back in the day, right before your time. Steve Stone. Thanks. Denny Doyle. Ike Brown. Billy, I never heard that guy ever. Grabarkowitz, Bill Grief and the Padres. Daryl Knowles, the southpaw for the A's. Dave Cash for the Pirates. Freddie Patek for the Royals. Mitchell Page and Willie Wilson.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Stole some bases, didn't he?
He could do it.
Yeah.
Had some wheels.
Yeah, he had some wheels, right.
So I got all these cards for $6. This big stack over here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, grab bag.
That's it.
Put them right here. So
yeah.
Let's get in and talk a little T. Duggar football. What's going on with the Cyclones?
Man, we're rolling, man. It's a great group of kids. We've been rolling since we started last Thursday, full go. I'll get you an updated roster here, so a lot of blank sheets there, but I'll get you an updated one. But we started we started on Monday with some camps, and then we started Thursday. So we got on 5 full days, and just excited for our teams. I tell my wife Kelly, you, Sean today, like I'm the luckiest guy in the world, man, just to get to coach these kids. And every year is exciting for us to see the amount of kids who played at T. Duggar playing at the high school, on 7-on-7, from Rhett and Justin to Justice to Jay Bird to Nolan and Lennox to Calix, all those guys, Riley Greer, just to see those guys, and you import a couple kids and to see that their growth. But to get to coach these middle schoolers, and we're not just running and getting under center and giving Johnny the ball 46 times. We're moving and shaking and doing everything we can to get these guys ready, exposing them to a lot of formations and tackling and drills and so forth. So just excited for the group. You know, a lot of the guys that are playing on our team this year, they're 8th grade. You know, I've known them since me and Sean took over the youth program, from, you know, like Creed Baker and Tyson Elliott and Trey Haynes and Drake Litt and all those guys, Brett Jones, who played football, Cyclone football since they're 5 years old, since we got involved with them, and just excited for them to have a great season.
So you get this 2025 season started. Let's go back and talk about success over the last 8 or 10 years. T.A. Duggar's been right there.
Yeah.
Give me some numbers. You remember them?
Yeah, so I think we're like 89 and 19, and this will be my 14th year at T.A. Duggar. I told Coach I'd give him 5. So much for that, right? You know, so, you know, it's my 14th year at T.A. Duggar. Just excited for our group, you know, and just, you know, a lot of wins and losses. That's great, you know. And I told those kids all the time, like, that's really, really, really great. But at the end of the day, like, I just want them to do well and be good dudes, you know, be good people. Like, go on to the high school and lead the way, right? You know, so the most exciting part of my day is, like, on a Friday night watching Braylon Britt catch a go route that he's ran 50 times, 500 million times on a Thursday night. Watch Bryson Blevins and Legend Payton and those guys do what they do, you know, Ryan Green, all those guys, you know, that you'll call on Friday night. Like, that's what success is to me. Like, if those guys all quit when they're 9th grade, then I'm not doing my job, right? You know, so my job is to, like, you know, transport them from point A to point B, try to teach them as much as I can, and get them going. So I'm just excited. You know, we've had a lot of success. It's been a while since we've won the title, you know, but in those 13 years we've won them. Well, I think we've been 3 undefeated seasons and then 2 co-champs, you know, and then a lot of competition, good groups, you know. Bristol play the big dogs, right? Bristol, 2 King Sports schools, Johnson City schools, Boone, Crockett, Sullivan Heights, Tennessee High. So a lot of good competition. You know, we do a lot of 7-on-7s with a lot of teams from Leicester Central to Anderson County. We scrimmage them every year, and we don't have for competition. The hard part's trying to find things for our kids to do, you know. So, but Gate City's done a good job. We did some 7-on-7 with them in June. So we're just excited for the group. And like Coach O'Brien said, like, it's easy to promote your kid when you got good kids. It's easy to promote those kids.
Absolutely. Well, that's why we got you here.
Yeah.
So July 28th, you got a scrimmage against Central.
Yep.
August the 2nd, you got a scrimmage against Anderson County.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's on a Saturday.
Yep.
That's intense.
Mm-hmm.
They're both intense.
It's intense, right?
And then the opening night is Wednesday the 6th against Abington home.
Yep, right, yep. And then we got 3 conference games away, and then we got 4 at home, and then got to the guys that wear green, you know. So, yeah,
got 2
that'll
boys
be fun.
down the road.
Yeah, Burley Stadium. That'll be. No, it won't be nobody. We'll be buying nobody jacked up for that one.
Nah, just another game.
It's another game, right? Yeah.
You guys are jacked up. We're going 7-on-7 today down in Greenville, right?
Yeah, tonight we're going down to Greenville. Yep, going to Greenville. They got some teams going down there, so we're excited. Bus Lee's 3:30, ready to roll. Yeah, so it's good competition. It's good to expose those kids to it. You know, why not? Our kids, there's no need to shy away from it. You know, everybody knows what's at stake. So we need to go. That's why I appreciate, like, Anderson County scrimmage, our middle school. Like, everybody knows what's at stake. You know, they got Alcoa's moving in their division. They're going to try and expose their kids to Elizabeth, and we went down there last year. So, you know, as a 6th grader, 7th grader, 8th grader, the more you can get exposed to it, right, the better off you're going to be.
So Alcoa is now on our level.
Yes, sir. 4A, they jumped
4A.
up. Yep.
So we have to go through Alcoa. Alcoa has to come to Elizabeth.
Yeah, well, TLSAA changed the after the first round. They were getting the same matchups round 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
So they've changed the playoff bracket a little bit. So, like, in odd number years, region 1 and 3 are going to play, and then 2 and 4, and then they're going to switch it. Odd even years, 1 and 4 are going to play, and 2 and 3 are going to. So they're breaking the state up into 8 divisions. So they were kind of getting, you know, the Maryville Science Hill round 2s, and Dobbs, Bennett, Bearden's, Elizabeth and Greenville, Anderson counties, you know. So they're kind of getting stagnant. Mix it up a little bit. Yeah, that's back when I'll play one back in the day, 30 years ago, but we played Cott County, and then you went to Region 3 and kind of worked your way up, you know. Cherokee went a different route, you know, so
there's a chance you may not see Alcoa.
Yeah, well, it's round 4. You eventually got to beat, you know, it'll mix it up. But they have changed it a little bit. I think they're just getting stagnant with not just 4A, but 5A, 6A.
All of it.
Yeah, all
sure.
of it, yeah.
Absolutely, I get that. So, again, T.A. Duggar football, how many kids got out right now?
We're at 75, 76, yeah, so we're excited, yeah, we're good, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's awesome, yeah. We're moving and shaking, too, so, like, you know, we're excited about our linemen. We got more skilled kids. You know, we've sent probably 35, 40 linemen to the high school, you know, linemen, linebackers, tight end, H-backs. We've sent probably over the last 3 years 40 of those guys to the high school. That's why they, you know, they're all young and none of them can drive yet, you know, but you know, so that's okay. That makes it for a better year. So we're a little bit short on linemen, but it's not because we're not trying. We got guys who can play the positions. You know, plenty of H-backs, and just we're ready for, you know, it's all, like Sean said, it's always about the seniors, all about our 8th graders, you know, 3 years, and, you know, you've done this a long time, 3 years goes by like that, you know, and so you think like, oh man, I got them for 3 years, but it just fastly goes by, and the next thing you know, so we're excited for our 8th grade class. We got about 25 of them. A lot of them are 3-year players in our league, like Nate Pippin, Axel Matherly, Nolan Bowles in our program. Again, they started playing Cyclone football for their dads or Coach Witten or whoever, Coach Blevins, for a long time, and now they're to me. And it's exciting it's important for us to make sure that they have a great 8th grade year. You know, that's why football's in the fall, is to start school off and have that thing right.
So what's it mean to you? Your brothers, five to tie, 6. If I went back and counted last night, 5 to tie, 6 to break the all-time win record by Big Daddy, the late Coach Dave Ryder.
Is he really that? Really? Is that close?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had no idea.
You didn't know that?
I had no idea. I did not know that.
I gotta go back and double. I'm not. Yeah, I know he's within 10.
Yeah.
I know he's inside of 10 to break it, but I think it's 5 to tie and 6 to break it. So
that's crazy.
So he's right there. So. And you got the athletic center being named after your granddad is coming up out of the ground looking good. So what's all that mean to Ryan Witten?
You put me on the spot right there. I think it boils back to the community, right? It's more about the community. The community has allowed my family, every time we ask for something that we need, our community comes through with it, you know. So, just community support. You know, you can always lean on somebody like yourself. You know, Mr. Van Huss, Dr. Mint, all the people, Mr. Alexander, all those people who have allowed us to do what we do. And every time we don't have to ask for nothing. No one ever tells us no. So it's very, 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 very important. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. A lot of folks have paved the way.
A lot of people paved the way, yeah. So it's exciting. It's what I tell our guys every day, you know, like I choose to coach at middle school. Like I love it. Like it's awesome. But you put me on the spot right there. You didn't tell me it's coming like that one. But you know, as we get older, you know, it does. I don't know. It is special. Like it's pretty cool. I didn't never believe that my Sean would be able to pass my granddad that quick or get to that point, which it'll be a special season that way. But at the end of the day, we all know what Coach Ryder did for
absolutely
for us, you know. And so like what he did for everybody in the community. But I just think it's all about community. It's not one person, right? And I think you ask any successful coach, any successful CEO, it's all about the people that work for them and do the things they do. So I think it just really boils back to our community. So who really, I mean, we got 75 football players out here today, you know, on TLW. We're practicing from 7:30 to 9:30, and it's not easy, right? So I think it boils back to our community, and which we're greatly appreciative of.
This is a really goofy question, but I'm going to go ahead and ask you because you're going to say absolutely. But you like this year's team?
Oh, I love our teams. I love our teams. I'm absolutely like I'm obsessed with our teams. I've been obsessed with our teams for the last. Every year it's like refreshing to me. Like I can't wait to start. I love our team. I think we have one of the most athletic teams we've ever had. If you go back to when Dalton Mitchell was quarterback, Cade Russell, Nate Stevens, Teddy Orton, man, we were loaded. You know, like it was Hayden Nave, those guys. Man, we were ready to roll. You know. So I think this is one of those teams that's super athletic at our middle school. We're gonna really wow some people when you see us play. I'm just excited for us. I think there's a lot of teams who have gotten better. A lot of kids got better, and we've got an awesome 7th grade group, and we've got an awesome 6th grade group, which is just exciting for me for the future. You know, like I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to move anywhere. I want to live right here and coach these guys up. So it's exciting.
That's what we want you to do too. So here's the 8th graders. Let's run down.
I can tell a story about all these guys too. I mean, it's awesome, man. It's great.
Creed Baker, Luke Vance, Jaden Johnson, Carson Lyons, Adam Shelby, Drake Litton, Aaron Shelby, Baron Grindstaff, Tristan Cordell, Trey Haynes, Nolan Bowles, Tyson Elliott, Nate Pippin, Stephen Gorby, Jacob Hodge, Axel Medley, Jaden Wiles, Preston Estep, Brett Jones, Braden Holt, Evan Moreland. Other 8th graders is Carson Buckles, Michael Sheets, and Bentley Grindstaff.
Yeah.
I got them all. So
yeah, that's it.
That's your 8th graders. So we're going to be doing the games this year. So we're coming back out. This will be, I sat down and thought, I knew you were coming, obviously. So I think this is my 9th year doing Cyclone Sports.
That's awesome.
I didn't realize that. So
That's
there's
awesome.
been some great memories of T. Duggar football, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Oh man, I couldn't tell you. Like that's what's exciting for us is just the continuous support, you know, and continuous growth, the excitement every day in the mornings. You know, I think we've kind of set the paved the way a little bit for the middle school programs and around the area, which was good. You know, we want good football in our area. Kids, you know, get knocked down, get back up. You know, that's what's going to happen in life, right? I'm not going to always get the job that I want. I'm not always going to get the wife that I want. You know, so like it's just you got to continue to get knocked down, get back up every single day, and get up out of bed and make the best of it. And I think that's what football teaches you. It teaches you teamwork. It teaches you accountability. It teaches you, you know, grit, and all those things are just really, really important and to be successful in life. We've got athletes from, you know, I'm here from, you know, and from, you know, almost in 7th grade, I almost kicked Bryson Rollins off the team. Just, you know, that'd have been a bad mistake, right? You know, but like he was just, you know how it is when you're in 7th grade. You're full of vinegar and just, you know, like you think you know it all. I was the same way when I was in 7th and 8th grade.
We all were,
yeah, and, you know, and just you try to get them right and right the ship and pass them on to high school. So I just love our team again. Like Brett Jones, a 2-year starter, which is 2-year starter in middle school is like a 4-year starter. Like it's hard to start in you're not going to start at 6th grade and 8th grade football just because of the growth span, right? You know, some kids just grow faster, and we do it right. We do it the right way. We teach them the right way. They get coached the right way, and I think that, you know, at the end of the day, I think you see the success. I think Sean's got like 65 players, 61 of them played at T.A. Duggar. I mean, I don't know what math that is. I went to Lisbon, so I think it's high math. It's a high level percentage of.
It's pretty high,
yeah, pretty high up there. That if you play at T.A. Duggar, your chance of playing at the high school are really, really high. And you know, that's why I'm there, right? Is so that when they hear Black Lightning, they know that a million times, you know, that they know that that's the play call. So we're always hand in hand, moving, trying to be the first to put 3 to the route, or going weight rooms and having our kids work out, or running 2 high safeties, or running no huddles, or first team to do the text messaging fundraising, you know, and things like that. Instead of selling tomatoes and onions and oranges, you know, we're texting it, right? You know, so it's important for our team, you know, it's important for our people to try to stay ahead, just like, you know, everybody does, is try to stay ahead of the game.
Yeah. So before I let you go, they moved the 7-on-7 up, I guess, because of weather. I guess that's the reason, because it was at 7, they moved it to 5 o'clock at Greenville. So we've got some storms coming tonight, and nothing worse than get on the bus, get out and want to play, and can't get on the bus and come back home. So got to get him back down to school, get him on the bus, get him down to Greenville, to Burley Stadium for the 7-on-7 tonight. But you're also on the high school coaching staff. Of course, we're 30. See, we got it going
36.
Oh no, we got it right here. Got it on the ticker. Oh, absolutely, got it right here. Boom. 36 days, 2 hours, 42 minutes, and 55 seconds.
Jacked up
and
on that day. Kermit Tipton.
Oh, baby, I'm ready.
Yeah, man.
Bring it on. So,
ready to roll.
You like this year's high school team too?
Y'all, I love our high school team. They're just such hard workers, and oh man, when you see them play, you see Rhett roll out, and he throws a comeback to Justin Whitehead. It goes back to like, oh man, you feel like you get goosebumps because you see them do it in middle school, you know. So like you see them like how much time and effort and sacrifice, you know, that they make and their parents make, and the relationships that they've built the trust that they've built over 7 years, and now to get to go out there and compete for a state championship. We're not competing for. We're obviously got to win the conference first, but we all know that it's state championship or bust for our groups. And but yeah, that's all good. But it's the relationships that we build together that we last forever. You know, Colby Garland is on our staff at T.A. Duggar. Matt Fox, I coached him. He's on our staff at T.A. Duggar. Dalton Mitchell's on our staff at T.A. Duggar. You know, Corey Russell's on our staff. Terrence Turner's on our staff. Brian Jenkins on our staff. Like, all those guys that played for us are back, you know, coaching, and hopefully, you know, they go on and do their thing, and just you see them go on and do their thing, and you're so proud of them. But our team this year, they're locked and loaded. I think they've really grown up and matured, and I think some of the things that have happened over the last couple of years have like weathered the storm a little bit, and I think they've got a chip on their shoulder. They're hungry, and it's fun to see them work. When we get done in middle school, I just walk over there and I watch Jay Bird run the drills, or I watch Braden Rainwater hit the sled, or I watch Bryson Hughes run somebody down. And he's just like, man, you know what? We're doing it right, you know.
Absolutely.
And so that makes you feel good. And again, we just thank our community for what they do and how much support they give us, and we're just excited, you know. And it comes around July, it's so fun.
In closing, he'll know this better than I can tell you the kids that are playing college right now. The Parker Hughes got a nice write-up for Middle Tennessee State. They're counting big time on Parker.
Yeah, Parker couldn't line up in middle school. I had to direct him, and I had to give him names like, so he even know where to line up. And there he is playing college football, you know.
Playing well.
Doing very well.
Yep.
Doing very well. So couldn't be prouder for these guys, yeah.
Bryson Rollins rewriting the books at Maryville.
Yeah, almost kicked him off the team 7th grade year, you know. He just wasn't doing it right. Hopefully, you know, we got him on the right page, and me and him, he's an unbelievable guy, man. Me and him have the best relationship. I'm sure the coaches would probably won't kick me off the team when I was in 8th grade, but yeah, he unbelievable. We wrote him, got him in the right system, and he awesome. He's an unbelievable person, unbelievable guy.
Who else we got playing college?
Jake Roberts, awesome, yeah, Jake Roberts. He was never going to make it. Too small, too slow, whatever. You know, doing a great job. You know, Deuce just finished up, graduated with his degree, getting his master's now over at ETSU.
Nate
looks good. 165, man. Ripped up. Nate Stevens is an awesome person. When Nate got to me, he was an outside run player. You know, when you're in Little League, you just toss it and run. Fast guy gets it. I told Nate, I'm like, man, if you can learn to run inside, man, you're going to be dynamic. We taught him to run inside, and boom, what a career he had. You know, Nate is all these guys, unbelievable person. Like, he's a heck with football. He's an unbelievable person, unbelievable dude, you know. So, God.
Teddy Orton.
Oh, Teddy's awesome too, you know. Teddy's always like, he's one of those guys that, like, he always looks like he's hurt, like he's calf or growing or hamstring. But man, dude can go out and play, you know. I think he's like the old white man can't jump Billy Hoyle. Like, he's faking you out the whole time, acting like he's hurt, but he's really ready to go. You know, he's psyching you out a little bit. Teddy Orton's an unbelievable person too. Like and Luke Whaley. Man, you don't get no better than Luke Whaley, you know what I mean? If I said, hey, Luke, man, we're having workouts tonight at 10 p.m., Luke would be there, you know what I mean? He wouldn't ask questions why, so.
Am I leaving anybody off? I've got them all covered. It's probably somebody.
Andrew Blevins, Carson. Another Andrew Blevins, hard-nosed, weight trainer, man. He got swelled up, like, awesome guy. Like, I don't know how many times Andrew Blevins, how many positions he moved around and played, but unbelievable guy. He is a rock in our program.
Anybody UVA-wise? Anybody Emory Henry?
No, I don't think so.
ETSU got Big Ball.
Mason Ball. Mason Ball. Another guy, he moved in from the county schools. He was ineligible to play his 7th grade year, which was bad for the other teams because he had to play JV Cyclone football. He was in 7th grade. He probably could have played high. So they made him, the TWSAA made him ineligible, so he had to play JV. Oh, he probably ruined some kids' careers.
Yeah, he took it out on him.
Yeah, I always loved Mason Ball. You know, I'll tell you about Mason is like he had like this mean streak. He reminded me of Jason. Like, he had this mean streak. Like, he was good until you like cut him or you like high load him or something, and then it was like, oh,
Not good.
Not good. No, you would always know when Mason got ready to roll. So, yeah.
I think I got them all.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll
Yeah.
go back and make sure.
Yeah.
So
It's early. It's July.
it's July.
Yeah.
But, man, it's
been too long, Tom.
Yes.
Appreciate you. Yeah.
Let me publicly apologize to this man. I've done it twice. No, I'm going to because I was supposed to do flag football last year with Milligan as the coach. We had all those girls on, promoted it, and had them on countless times. I was all jacked up, and then this leg right here had the old sciatic nerve. Ooh, wouldn't wish that on anybody. I was in a recliner for 3 weeks, literally. Couldn't move, just sat there, and did a whole lot of soul searching, I can tell you that. But anyway, I was supposed to do his games and couldn't do them, so I've apologized to him twice because I hated it. But this year we're here.
That sounds good.
You
Yeah.
got to roll me
It's
in
all
the
good,
gurney.
man, no worries. You can count on Tom. No worries. This guy coming up, Axel's awesome. Coaches lined up, man. He's got some. I always bring your ratings down, but guys like Axel and Coach O'Brien, like unbelievable people. So keep it up, man. We're ready to roll. Go Cyclones. Appreciate everybody. You got me on that question. You gotta get start. You got me right there now. It's early.
I didn't mean to get you.
Got me. I owe you one now.
All right, but your brother's about to be the all-time winningest coach in Cyclone football history. All right, quick break. Axel Stein's going to shine right here next. After this, in the coffee company at the Tom Taylor Sports
Our
Show.
buddy, obviously Frankie Bailey, the owner of the coffee company here in downtown Elizabeth. A lot of restaurants, coffee shops all across the Tri-Cities. Why come to the coffee company? What do you feel like separates you from everybody else?
Yeah, well, it's a special place. The coffee company's been in business for 27 years now, and the community has just been a huge support. That's the only reason we're here and continue to be here to support and feed and serve some amazing coffee to the community. So it's the space. When you're talking about supporting these historic downtowns, it really matters because we're the heart of the community. We're at the heart of Carter County. This is where people come to celebrate, to shop, to enjoy, and it really makes a difference when you support local. And so when you've got people taking a chance and opening up some great businesses downtown, the more that you can show up, support. The holiday season's coming up. That's a really great time to come out and support all these amazing restaurants and businesses right here in your downtown.
You've got them from all over the Tri-Cities coming in here, too. Of course,
Yeah.
Elizabeth supports you, but
Yeah, it's been
all over the
awesome.
Tri-Cities, it's awesome.
We
so
do. There's lots of local support, but really regionalism. People coming from Johnson City, Irwin, Bristol, Kingsport, they come down. They like to eat in our downtown. They like to enjoy drinks in our downtown, and they come back, which is wonderful. We love it.
the coffee company, social media, how do we find
You
you?
can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. Just search up the coffee company. You can call us here. We also have a website. You can order food online if you want to order through Google. Find us there. You can just come and pick it up quickly without calling. And you can order coffee by the pound if you're folks that are watching that don't live in the area and you want to try our awesome coffee. You can go to our website, tncoffeecompany.com, and order coffee by the pound just right there, and we'll ship it to you.
Hours are open,
We are open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and we serve lunch from 11 to 3.
and the magic phone number of the coffee company
Is
is
423-542-3438.
great sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Be loyal, buy local, and support the coffee company in downtown Elizabethton.
And guess who showed up? It's a record-setting day. Is that right? Record-tying day. Is that correct?
Yeah, 4 straight with you today right here on the summer road trip. The last 4 shows I've been to was the week of June 9th through the 13th before you took a week off for a much-needed vacation.
Okay. Thank you. You're very kind. So, our countdown to Cyclone football. Coach Witt got us all fired up and excited. What's the countdown, sir?
It is 36 days, 2 hours, 33 minutes, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. We are now down to 36 days, 2 hours, and 32 minutes now until Cyclone football.
Yep. So it's not that far away. Tomorrow night we'll make it 35 days, 5 weeks. Hard to believe we're getting ready for it. Your mama's watching. Say hello to your mother.
Hi, Mom. Thanks for watching.
There you go. She loves her boy. Your daddy's right over there.
Yeah, and happy 23-day, folks. As you see on the screen, show number 2323. It's a 23 day today.
23-23. It's a record-tying day. Now, tomorrow when you come to Food City, you'll set the record, right?
Yeah, setting a new record. 5 straight.
5 straight shows he's come by to see me. So, love it, love it, love it. Brandon Sweeney's going to join us, assistant athletic director Milligan, and also we've got Sarah. We got lots to do here before we get out of here. We got Sarah coming. We've got Misty coming again. Axel's here. Tell us again, like you always do, about the Cyclone Walk. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. The Cyclone Walk, folks, is where the guys come out of the locker room. I would always get them pepped up. I'm high-fiving some of them while I'm recording it live for the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page. Me and Carrie are. And so the first home game, by the way, folks, will be the first Friday in September. Westridge Wolves coming to town, our new opponent.
Can you do that wolf? You know what I'm going to ask you. Can you do the wolf?
Ow!
Our second home game would be?
The Cougars of Northview Academy homecoming. We played at their place, obviously, last year.
Thank you. Third home game is?
Sullivan East.
The Patriots.
Yeah, the Patriots coming to town. And then the Eagles of Seymour coming to our place on the 24th of October.
That would be, it's a special night, isn't it? And that's
Senior night. Yeah, Senior night 2025.
Here you go. So, Axel's got us dialed in. You brought the T-shirt yesterday. It was awesome.
Yeah,
so
we got matching ball caps.
We do have matching ball caps. We do. We're spiffy, we're styling, and we're profiling, absolutely. So, we're looking good. So, you got your future Cyclone basketball camp. Sherlyn, you been to camp today?
Yeah, we just finished.
Oh, you finished up?
Yeah, and there's no practice tomorrow. Get some little R&R.
There you go, a little R&R with Axel Steins, who shines.
Axel Stein shines as he did yesterday.
Yes, you're exactly right.
And Tuesday and Monday.
Yes, and your mom's made that T-shirt for me, and I love it. I'm going to wear it. I don't know when I'm going to wear it. Maybe the first game, first home game, I may wear the Axel's and Tom's T-shirt together because we're buddies.
Yeah.
We're going to do the pinky?
Yeah.
We're buddies for how long?
Forever and ever.
Forever. I love this guy. This is my buddy. Aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. So, and it don't get any better than Axel Steins, folks. So, well, we'll let Miss Misty come in and talk about some more antiques. So tell them what we always say at the end of the show.
Bloom where you planted it, and win or lose, be a good sport.
Give me that Wolves thing one more time.
Ow!
All the shoppers there went, what in the world is going on here? That's okay. That's good stuff. See you tomorrow, Food City.
See you tomorrow, as I said, a new record tomorrow.
You got
new record tomorrow.
Oh, he's the bestest. Quick break for pizza, and Misty joins us next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Look who stopped by, our little buddy Sarah from right here at the Duck Crossing.
Hi, y'all. How's it going?
We're doing good. Thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for having me. I love being on the show.
I love you being on the show. So you're going to do today. We're going to do again. There's 3 floors, 50 vendors. They got a waiting list. So, but this today, your mom earlier did sports. So you're going to do comic books, all right?
Yeah, we've got a mix of different superhero things. I figured since Superman came out last weekend, hoping to see it this weekend, fingers crossed. And Fantastic Four, First Steps comes out next weekend. I thought I'd highlight some of our neat little superhero type stuff, and I'm trying to decide where I'm going to start.
All right. Let's see what we got here. We've got
So,
I'm going to be
Ashley
your
Mom
Vanna.
scored this one from one of our vendors. We've got this little Batman surprise tin. I'm not sure what's in it. We're about to find out.
Oh, Batman's in it.
Oh,
Little
yay.
If you're a Batman, there's a little Batman guy in there, plastic figurine. Inside the Whitman's surprise tin,
Batman's really cool.
$5 for that one. Okay. What else we got?
We'll go down here to the comic next. We've got the Fantastic Four, Havoc in the Hidden Land.
I think I saw a movie trailer that there's a Fantastic Four coming out
Yeah.
like this summer. So
I'm really excited for it. It comes out next week.
So I'm right, there is, isn't it? Okay. Here's the Fantastic Four comic book for $3 in the plastic.
This will be, including the one from the 90s that technically never got released, this will be the 4th iteration to come out. Well, in movie form. I could get into the details of the 90s, but I'm not going to because we would be here for hours.
For hours? Gotcha. All
So
right.
this one's kind of for our younger viewers. We've got these really neat, what are they called? Gujitsu, and it's Hulk and Thanos. They're like kind of Stretch Armstrong type situation.
Okay. Jiu-Jitsu, Hulk, and
Thanos.
Thanos. I don't know who that is. So I'm
You're
learning. These are for $8. Yeah, in one of the booths here. All right. Well,
I thought the kiddos might like that.
absolutely.
Let's see, we'll go.
Just grab anything so we can. There you go.
So this one actually ties into a movie that came out earlier this year. We had Captain America: Brave New World, and it had Falcon in it actually, who is the new Captain America. So I grabbed a Captain America and the Falcon comic book. I thought it was pretty cool.
That's good. Oh, $3. There it is. Absolutely. Captain America and Falcon.
Big
Okay.
fan of Falcon. He's really cool.
We're talking to Sarah from right here at Duck Crossing. What else we have?
So actually, this is what I actually have at home. We've got a, let's see, this is Batman Forever, and it's a Riddler glass from McDonald's.
Wow. From 1995. The Joker glass mug McDonald's, and it goes for,
Let's see.
this is what it is, but
Let me see. It is
oh, there it is.
$5.95. There we
I had
go.
my hand covered up.
You're good.
Yep, $5.95.
So I actually have the full set of those. I think I would not quote me on that.
Put this right so don't break
My
it.
granny used to work at McDonald's, and she had a lot of complete sets of the glasses. Another one for the kiddos. This is one of my favorites personally. This is Cosmo from Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It's a little figure,
For $1. Cosmo from Guardians of the Galaxy.
and she's a good girl. She reminds me a little bit of my dog, Jane.
We're showing you comic book options here. And
This one's pretty cool. I decided to grab this since Mom did some ball cards. I found some Marvel trading cards for
Marvel trading cards for
$50.
$50. Whoa, super, never been opened. Trading card game, Marvel. Gotta know those worse than like these ball cards. Over these ball cards a while ago, and I found some treasures worth some good money. Ooh, like this right here.
So this one actually ties into Superman a little bit. This is a Supergirl framed stamp situation. It's really big, so be careful with it.
Okay, and it retails for, where it is up in the corner?
$20.
This is Supergirl. Framed and matted. There you go.
Big fan of Supergirl. She's really cool.
That is awesome. Look at that. Pull back and see the whole thing. Supergirl. Love it, love it, love it.
I
Okay.
scored a Hulk one for me and Dad for our den because it's Marvel themed.
Okay. Got a few more. Got some DVDs.
So we've got Spider-Man 3 on Blu-ray. Not the most popular series, but I thought it was better than people give it credit for.
I've never seen 2. Did you like 2?
Oh yeah, 2's really good too.
I've seen the first one. So have you seen this one?
Oh yeah.
So on a 1 to 10, 1 being awful, 10 being great, how do you rate this one?
I'd give it a 7.
A 7? What would you give number 1, the first one?
Probably 10.
First Spider-Man's a 10. Second Spider-Man would be a what?
I'd probably rank it about a 7 too. I think maybe an 8.
Okay. And this one you said was a $3. And what do you rate this one?
Probably a 7.
7. All right. Spider-Man 3 for
I'm
$3.
more of an Andrew Garfield Spider-Man kind of girl, but I do enjoy the Tobey Maguire movies.
All right. Tobey Maguire. Yep.
So this one I was excited to find. It's a Superman comic and it's got Crypto on it, who's actually technically Supergirl's dog, but we're not going to get into the nitty-gritty because
The Amazing World of Superman for $3. Hello, Wayne and Ann Hayes. How you doing, Deborah Sawyer? So we're showing you comic book options at the Duck Crossing here, and this is $3, by the way. All right. Got a couple more.
We've got Ghost Rider, which I need to watch all the way through. I haven't yet, but
Nicolas Cage and Eva Mendes. His curse became his power. Ghost Rider widescreen edition DVD for $2. If you want DVDs, there's a place coming. Got some great up on the mezzanine. They got a ton of DVDs, ton of them, both regular and Blu-ray.
And then we're ending off on a giant-sized 50th issue of Spider-Man. 50th issue. I had to double-check to make sure I read that right.
50th edition Spider-Man for
$15.
The 50th giant-sized 50th issue of Spider-Man for $15. That's all right here at Duck Crossing.
Yeah,
Great
pretty
job.
solid selection, in my opinion.
You picked out some
And
great stuff.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. We've got more than this. We've got a lot more comics. We've got some figures. We have a couple movies, but I decided I'd just bring down a small selection to give y'all kind of a taste of what we have.
Yeah. Great job.
Stop and grab you a little treat before you go see Superman.
Great job, lady.
Thank you so much.
Quick break. We'll be right back. We'll see either your mom's here or Brendan's here. We'll do that right after this on the Tom Dillon Sports Show live at the Duck Crossing. Be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy.
Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
My name is Michael Vance, Vice President of Advanced Heat Pump Systems. Advanced Heat Pump Systems has been open and providing service for over 35 years. The services we provide are installation and service of home heating and cooling systems. Our company's goal is to provide quality service for our customers. The reason you should hire Advanced Heat Pump Systems is because we offer a dependable, quality, trained technician to service your heating and air conditioning.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
She said, "Are you ready?" She said, "Born ready, always." Good stuff. Hello, Wendy Hughes. We're in her booth, by the way, her jewelry booth. Misty's owner this place. Here, let's take this off.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
And tell us about Wendy, before we get into what you've got with UT, tell us about Wendy's booth, would you please?
So Wendy is the jewelry just guru, I guess. She has a little bit of everything, vintage jewelry. She has a great eye for finding things and knowing what things are, even if it's like costume, like some costume jewelry is actually worth something. And she knows all the names, and she does a beautiful presentation. Her prices, I've been told so many times, are way lower than what the retail is. And she's always good working with customers. She actually works with me a lot on Saturdays. So, and she buys jewelry from people whenever they have like a family member or, that passes. And she's really knowledgeable, again, about telling them what they have and those kind of things.
Awesome. So she's watching.
Good. Hey,
Hello,
Wendy.
Hello, Wendy.
Glad you're having fun at the beach. I'm sure you are.
Yeah,
Wish
thanks.
we were there.
Yeah, thanks, Wendy. We're up here working. She's out playing. That's good. She's earned it.
That's right.
Hello, Sandra Perkins and Jennifer Vance. We just played their commercial, Vance Heat Pump System. So if you have a heat pump that's not working like you want it to, or it should, in your home, your business, or your church, those are the folks who can help you. I've got a brand new heat pump 2-3 years ago. Works like it's brand spanking new. It is awesome. Thanks to those folks. So,
Good.
All right, here we go. We're going to do UT.
UT. So I got a few different things. I thought these were cool. These are some like vintage, the stadium seats.
Yeah.
Of course, you could use those for
decoration.
Decoration. But I was going to say you don't have to just use them at UT. You can use them
at
any high school. Yeah.
How much?
So there's a couple of them. $10.
Wow. Let me hold this up. I'll make you that. Tennessee Vols. There's the UT.
For positive what year, but there's two different
There you go.
ones.
Tennessee
In
Vols.
shape, no rips, no tears.
No, they are. They're $10. This is the UT segment, by the way. All right, we'll put this right here.
This is like the little seats.
Yeah, a little stadium seat.
Yes.
And it retails for
15.
$15.
Yeah.
Show them the back of the seat.
Great.
It says Vols. There you go. Great shape.
These seats are from Maddie's booth up in the front.
Up in the
She's
front.
got a lot of cool.
That's the one I met, Maddie?
Yes, Maddie. She's got a lot of cool vintage team sport things, and
I bought a radio off her. Old timey radio.
and then here's another UT. And this one is 22, so I guess it's a little fancier.
Mm-hmm.
A little.
It's in good shape.
It is awesome shape. And the back of it just has
Got
the
the big
T.
orange T, power T.
Orange T.
Yep.
Okay. And then look at these old, what do they call these, snapback hats.
Yep. How much?
$12.
$12. Let me do this one for you. There you go.
And that one is too, $12.
$12 as well. All right. Vintage Tennessee snapback hat. Snapback being those, of
Those
course.
are hot right now. Those
Good looking hat.
call them trucker hats.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's a little for
Oh.
your entertaining if you're having a Super Bowl party or if you're doing some.
Salt and pepper shakers. Right? Yeah. They retail for $12 at Tennessee salt and pepper shakers. Glass. So there you go.
So Whitten.
He was.
And this is one of the cards that they have rated. So it's rated a 10.
Rated a 10. It's a Jason Witten Tennessee card for $50. There it is. It's the 2003 rookie card, Jason Witten, right here, for $50 at the Duck Crossing. All right.
And I mean, we have lots of different magazines from different years. This is like 2005, 2007, just like the football, the books that they do.
Take one at a time here. Here's 2007 is Eric Ainge on the front of this.
Oh, 2015 this one is.
This is 2007. Goes for $5. Okay, I'll swap you.
It's just something, people like to look through these and kind of remember some of the older players and who's there. And
Josh Dobbs in that one for $5. Okay.
This is so cute for your little one. It's a little cheerleading.
Little cheerleading outfit. Oh, got the little stockings and the dress.
Isn't that cute?
Little Tennessee dress. How much?
Yes. I'm not sure. let's see, the tag's gotten $20.
$20.
Right there.
A little Tennessee cheerleading outfit. Here's some license plates.
So this one,
Tennessee Go Balls, 1986 Sugar Bowl champs. Goes for $10 for that one. Okay.
And there's a plate for $5.
There's a plate for $5. Says Go Balls. License plates. Which I don't think I've ever seen this. $5 for that one. All right.
Well, you just gave me a thing to go on.
Strawberry shortcake. You
and,
found.
We've sold a lot. We've had trays. We've had all kinds of things. I only found 2 things.
Really?
Of the old strawberry shortcake. There's like a 90s or 2000 strawberry shortcake, but this is the vintage strawberry shortcake. So this is a little Christmas decoupage decoration. It's got strawberry shortcake and blueberry muffin, our friend.
Strawberry shortcake and blueberry muffin for $8.50. Says best friends on it. Okay.
And
strawberry shortcake doll.
Strawberry shortcake doll, yes. So my sister had one of these, and you can't smell it now, but she blows. She would blow like strawberry kisses, and it smelled for years and years and years. But this one particularly does not, and it is 1982. But they had them in all her friends, like the lemon one smelled really good. So there she is, $18, 1982.
If my father could see where he was watching me, he's like, okay, you're a 6'5" grown man watching a woman squirt strawberry shortcake doll on the screen on the show. Yes, sir, I am.
Yes.
Blowing strawberry shortcake
Well,
kisses.
you know, she could be a good fan too, because it's so hot. I just sit here and fan myself with strawberry shortcake kisses.
When you come, you just never know. We come to the Duck Crossing. It's good stuff. So,
Okay, that's it. Yes, yes. I just brought a few things, and
I love it. Good
and
stuff.
I'm sure we'll be getting in more strawberry shortcake. Holly Hobby, we have lots of Holly Hobby I saw out there, and lots of different 80s shows and toys and things. So, but right now, this is it for strawberry shortcake. So,
Got it. All right. Social media, how do we find you?
we're on Facebook at Duck Crossing Elizabethton.
Right.
Instagram at Duck Crossing Antiques.
Phone number?
423-518-1858.
And the Biggie's hours are open.
We're open Monday through Friday from 11 to 5:30, Saturday 10 to 6.
Great show and tell. We did baseball, we've done UT, we've done Sarah did Marvel comic book kind of a segment. So that's the tip of the iceberg, folks. Goodness, it's 3 floors, 50 vendors, standing or waiting list to get into place. So there's no way we can touch everything's in here, and we can be here 3 days and not get everything. So anyway, we appreciate it very much.
Okay, thank you.
See you next
having
month.
you always, yeah.
Oh, you'll be here next month, absolutely. So let's kill that. And we'll tell you, we'll take a quick break. We'll come right back, and we'll either wrap it up or talk to Brendan Sweeney. He's due to be in here. I think we'll do that right after this from Pleasant Beach Baptist Church, our great church sponsor here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. Now, I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
And the Tom Taylor Sports Show. A lot of furniture stores. Why Cannon's Fine Home Furnishing, sir?
We have a lot of reasons. We're homegrown. Our kids are in the local schools, local sports. We support as many as we can. We take our money, goes to the local banks stays in the local banks. And you support local, the money just turns around and just refunded right back into the community. We've been here a long time, and we are proud to be in Elizabethton. I would never move anywhere else. We love this town, and our kids love this town. It's unusual. Chris and Eric, when they were little, 6, 8 years old, they come to us and say, I don't never want to leave this town. I want to always live here. And they both live here. And you couldn't beat them out of Elizabethton, I don't think. So we live in a great area. We were great people. It's just a great place to live, and we're glad to have a business here.
Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy. Hours are open.
Open 10 to 6 during the week, 9 to 5 on Saturday. We can't open on special hours. If somebody needs a late at night appointment, we can do that. So,
how do we find you on social media?
Just put in Cannon's Sign Home Furnishings. You'll see Facebook. Our Facebook page comes up. Now on Facebook each week we do 10 to 15 specials. It's just super deals. So check that out. And then of course our website is cannonshomestore.com. Great website. It's getting better. We are working on it, and it's a good website now, but it's going to be even better in the future.
Great sponsor, the Tom Doder Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local, shop and buy it in Betsy, downtown at Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings.
And back to the Tom Doder Sports Show again. You start Major League Baseball tomorrow night. Got some good matchups, too. I guess the Braves and the Yankees opening up in Atlanta is going to be a good one, to say the least. The Red Sox open things up in Chicago. Is that right? Against the Cubbies? I think that's right. Pull this out real quick and run down that for you today. Again, Brandon got hung up in the meeting, can't make it. Just going to try to get with us tomorrow. The Braves made a move. They sent Michael Peterson for cash to the Miami Marlins. So, and just for saying sake, right now on the injury list for the Braves, Austin Riley, Spencer Swellenbach, Jose Jimenez, Chris Sale, A.J. Smith-Shawver, and Ronaldo Lopez. Wow. A lot of guys on the injury list right now for the Atlanta Braves. Here you go. Here's the schedule for starting tomorrow night in Major League Baseball. Excuse me. You got the Cubs hosting the Red Sox. White Sox in Pittsburgh. Washington hosting San Diego. Angels in Philadelphia starting tomorrow night. San Francisco, Toronto. That'll be a good series. Athletics at Cleveland. The Reds will be in New York to battle the Mets. Kansas City, Miami. Atlanta, as we said, hosting the Yankees tomorrow night over the weekend, coming out of the All-Star break. Baltimore, Tampa Bay. Rangers and Evan Carter hosting the Detroit Tigers. Minnesota, Colorado starting tomorrow night. Cardinals, Arizona. Houston, Seattle. That's going to be a dandy in the American League West, 1 versus 2. And the Dodgers hosting Milwaukee. That'll be a good one, too. Everybody wants to come out of the gate. Really not, particularly if you did poorly in the first half of the season, you want to come out with a vengeance in the second half. And if you want to come back in the second half, if you're doing good in the first half, you want to continue on in the second half. So tomorrow night's series starting Major League Baseball are big. The Braves will have the Yankees. Our other regional team, the Reds, will be in New York to battle the Mets. And Evan Carter, the Texas Rangers, will be at home against the best team in Major League Baseball right now, the Detroit Tigers. So that's going to do it from here. Big thank you to Brian Bennett, the head football coach at Unaka, Ryan Whitten from T.A. Duggar and Elizabeth and I, Sarah Counts and Misty Counts from right here at Doug Crossing. And again, Brendan Sweeney couldn't make it today, got hung up in a meeting. We understand that. Work comes first, and so we'll have him on at a future show. So out of time, we sincerely thank you for yours. Let's wrap it up. As we always do at the verse of the day, we always dedicate our show to the man hung on the cross, and we certainly unashamedly do that again here. And it will go, let's see, right here. Here we go. This is good. It goes like this. This is the verse of the day. Nothing is too hard for God, and miracles happen every day. Big miracles, little miracles. Here's the verse, 1 Corinthians 2:9. As it is written, no eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has conceived what God has prepared for those who love Him. Love it. It is wonderful and, quite frankly, sometimes seemingly Unbelievable what miracles God works in folks that are willingly and totally surrendering to Him. That's a great verse. 1 Corinthians 2:9, as it is written, no eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has conceived what God has prepared for those who love Him. That's a good one, folks. Good way into the show. Back with you tomorrow at Food City on show number 2324 tomorrow. We also want to say, of course, thanks to my buddy Axel Steins for coming by. Out of time, we sincerely thank you, viewers. We'll greet you back tomorrow. Again, at 11 o'clock, we'll be live at Food City here in Elizabeth. Until then, we'll tell you as always, bloom where you planted. And win or lose, biggest sport. Thanks for watching show number 2323, our 2,323rd show today, live here at the Duck Crossing Antique Store in downtown Elizabeth. And be loyal.